So, welcome, Chay. Welcome to Coffee Time. Is this your first time on Coffee Time?
It is, yeah.
No way, really?
Yeah, it is.
Oh man. Well, welcome. Welcome to your debut on Coffee Time. And it's a kind of interesting episode, right? Because we're talking about Halloween. And Halloween is like, again, globally, it's one of the most interesting, exciting times of the year, but especially in the Philippines, right?
Yeah, but I hope you didn't think of me when you said Halloween, right?
No, sunshine and rainbows was the first thing that came into my head, Chai, every time I see or speak of you. Yeah, I've been very, very lucky to experience Halloween in the Philippines, and I'd love you to kind of share with our global flock of what that experience is like, and how a lot of us could actually take some, let's say, best practices maybe.
Yeah, I remember you were one of the judges. It
That's
was
right.
time you were here for a visit. So we actually call it Bill Leaders or Centerstage. We consider it one of our major events in the Philippines because it's one of the few times that we get to highlight or celebrate our leaders. Probably one of the most hardworking folks that we have, employees in Bill Gosling. So we use that opportunity to celebrate them and at the same time, make it fun for them. I think, we always want to make sure we live by our core values. And definitely that is the definition of, have fun and energetic. So it's one of the ways that we celebrate that core value here in the Philippines.
Yeah, and I kind of forced myself to be a judge because I got scared when you said Bill Leaders on Centerstage, and I was like, oh my God, are they going to dress me up? And am I going to be in front of like 300 Filipinos dressed up as whatever you had planned? So I was like, yeah, I'll be a judge. I'll be the judge.
Yeah, you were lucky that you weren't forced to, right?
Yes, absolutely. And it was an amazing event, amazing day. Loved it.
So Chai, for the block specifically around the annual Halloween competition in Manila, I think there's something that we need to celebrate. You're on a little bit of a record right now, right? You're won 3 years in a row. Is that right?
I was very proud of that. That is correct.
Yeah. So what's the secret? Or maybe we shouldn't be giving the secret away right now, but it'll be published a little bit closer to Halloween. So
I'll tell you offline. No, just kidding.
okay, I love it.
um, really, outside of the office, like I was saying earlier, that's one of the core values that I'm really passionate about. Have fun and energetic. We know that it can be stressful in the office, and we want to make sure we find avenues where we make it fun for the agents when they're in the office. And one of the things that I've noticed is that outside of the office, our folks have a lot of talent, right? I'm not very familiar with yours, Mel. Maybe you're a good singer, but Paul plays soccer, but something that I see in our agents. Some are good singers, good dancers, and are actually theater artists when they were back in college. So I try to tap into those talents and utilize it when we have these activities, and it really is fun for them because it makes them relive the other dreams that they have apart from working with us here in Bill Gosling. So that really is some sort of the secret that I have is capitalize on those talents that they have. I know that sometimes we still miss those opportunities where we could use those, and those are the perfect opportunities that we have for them.
Yeah, you just kind of proper give that platform, right, to allow any Gosling to express themselves, and not just the Goslings, but the office itself, right? Because it's not just in the UK, we would get guys to dress up and they have loads of fun with it, and then we get photos taken and we celebrate it that day. Like, you guys go the full hog. It's like a film set there, right? The lights are out, there's like a stage, it's almost like a kind of model show, and it not only showcases, I suppose, the platform for employees, but also the office itself, right?
That's correct. That's correct. And that's, I would say, one of what's unique for the Philippine side as well. They're not afraid to go all out and really, pour out their creative juices. And I think it's rubbing it on other sites now. They're becoming very competitive. So hopefully everyone really gets to participate during this event.
How did you know that Mel was a good singer?
I was just guessing.
All right.
This is not
how
roast
long have we
Mel
got?
episode.
How long have we got in the show? You know, Mel, like if you want to express yourself, like show the class.
No, and for the record, I've told everyone in the Philippines that I've worked with, I will not do karaoke, but I will support and dance in the background. But singing is definitely not my talent. Maybe I'm talentless. I don't know. I now have to go back and wallow a little bit and try and figure out what that talent is. But singing is definitely not it. Possibly. Maybe I'm just good at hanging out and being that cheerleader for those folks who want to showcase their talent, and that's just where I'm at. So Chay, obviously, Halloween is coming up fast and furious. How are you? And you've talked about, the fun and engagement and outside of work and that collaboration and bringing the team together. But what are some of the things, and how are you and the team kind of brainstorming now? And what are some of the ideas that you're starting to maybe think about or come up with?
So the theme comes from the engagement committee. We have like a month preparation, and we take this seriously. When I say, the Halloween event is coming up, we already start, in instituting committees. So I have my planning committee, I have my budget committee, and I also have my, glamour and glam team. So you really have to make sure that you have everyone involved. Again, we want to use this event to also do teamwork for the team as well. And this is the great opportunity for them to do that. So we tap on everyone who can help out. And I think what was also unique about this is we also try to encourage to be really creative and not buy stuff. While we do have budgeting committees, we want to make sure that, while not everyone can do a catwalk and model or dance and sing, others can be good in arts and crafts. So, everybody's hands is in it as well.
So good. And Chay, like as the reigning champion of this event and this initiative, what's been your favourite block costume theme so far, and why has it been your favourite?
Well, apart from those years that I won, I would probably say it's the most recent event. So that was last year.
Yep.
When we had pandemic. Of course, we weren't able to have any of these events, which made the team miss it so much. So last year was really nice because there were a lot of participants already. So that was last year.
Wow.
So this is my whole team. So I have 3 leaders who participated. So I would say by far this is what I love so far, because there were a lot of participation from the team. See, we are team making that sign 3 years in a row.
It's weird how the actual the masks actually have an effect on it as well. That's so cool. Look at that one.
Yep.
Imagine waking up to that. Like that is.
And really good, right? Like they just do this during their downtimes or off times. It looks like professional, creative team, right? We're gonna make it. We're down with our 3 feet. Let's make it another 6 more to come.
I like this, the competitive piece in you as well. Like it's all about embracing and people coming out and embracing themselves. But no, you've got that competitive streak in you now, Chay. I love it. I can't wait to now talk to Vicky and see what she's got planned up. She must be hurting if you've won 3 years in a row.
I know that's one of your favorites, and I guess also what makes it really encouraging for our agents to participate is we have actually some of the operations managers participate. I think 2 years ago, I was able to relive my dream of being a Disney princess, and like you said, Vicky was Maleficent. So we really try to make sure that we are modeling the way as well to our agents.
Amazing. Well, I can't wait to see what comes out next.
Yeah.
You've set the bar now, right? So as an office, and I'm really looking forward to seeing the pictures. And yeah, good luck.
Thank you.
An amazing event. Thank you for coming on to Coffee Time and sharing with our flock of what you guys do over there. And yeah, I think it's definitely something that our global team can really take on.
I am honored. I'm going to be part of Coffee Time. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Chay. Good luck. Can't wait to see you.